and welcome to Death Road to Canada. I finally finished a bit of a rough week, so I figure, or I should probably go with something that isn't too intensive, something that doesn't require too much commitment. And Death Road to Canada is my go-to as always. Alright, let's go with Alex here. What does Infinity have again? Oh yeah. Let's see here. Hidden potential. If I yeah, that means one of his one of his attack ones is done. So I should probably stick with a melee partner. So Copen or Damien would be ideal here. Let's go with Damien since he's athletic and charm. Now let's go with Copen. He's paranoia is always good. I could go with Infinity, but also I want someone who's good with melee, but I guess we have no idea what he's gonna get. The Mysterious Pass gives him random stat boosts, and Hidden Potential means one of his random. I said random. One of the random attack stats is higher and can go above most notably can go above the maximum. So we'll see how this goes. Alex here's room in Canada is a safe place, free of the threat of zombies. With nothing to gain from waiting around Florida, he heads the road. Many bandits can be bought off with food, some can be beaten by a specific personality type. Yeah, I should mess with Alex's personality type. Right now he just has Practical, which has no interesting personality quirks in exchange for higher stats. Which is useful in the general sense, but it also means that whenever one of the Oregon Trail-like road things shows up, events, he doesn't have any personality traits that can counter some of them. Oh well. Start the journey. The group decides to grab some supplies. In order to survive, you'll need Horde. Mart. House on the road, a quiet factory. My zombie apocalypse knowledge says that the mall is always good to start with. The group spots an abandoned Mart. Looks like it's been looted, but there may be something untouched. Go bargain hunting. I forgot to check Alex's skills. Yeah, Practical, that's no special personality trait, but he gets higher stats. Surgeon means he specializes in healing, medical, and guns. Shooting and medical, so he's definitely a range and support. What weapon does Infinity have? Absolutely nothing. I guess I'll just have to grab something real quick, won't I? Actually, I should probably control Infinity since, I can handle the fact he doesn't have a weapon a lot better than the fact Alex has no weapon. There we go. Now let's just go inside. There should be something I can swing. Food's always good. Unless your character is built for... Yeah, unless your character is built for weaponless combat, you're usually a lot better. Bones break easily, but they're better than nothing. Bullets, good. Actually, this is a gun right here. Ammo's scarce, so let's stick to melee for the moment. Gasoline in the toilets. Always good to pick up. Nothing to grab over here, so let's go over. 2 pieces of gas. Never know, it could add up. Food, ammo, nice. Picking up and throwing furniture at zombies never ceases to be fun. I love it. Oh, what's this? Snub nose. Alex, you pick that up. Usually I'd control Alex directly since he's supposed to represent me, but since Infinity has no weapon, I really need to make sure he doesn't get himself killed somehow. Well, I'm actually surprised we started with 2 guns. In the general sense, guns are relatively rare for early game. You abandon your car. No, let's stay here. And that was precisely what I was afraid would happen, that I hit the car. Oh well. Let's get it. Let's roll. The group goes against their judgment and camps around the city apartment. When they wake up, the building's on fire. Infinity is cool about fire safety. Infinity always has a fire safety plan prepared. It doesn't matter where he is, he constantly thinks of new fire safety plans. All the supplies were saved and no one was injured. And he got higher morale. Nice. I think I mentioned, but my mom was a firefighter, and she drilled in a lot of fire safety into me and my sister. Excellent. The next group finds a perfect throwing rock on the ground is next to the low fence. At the bottom of there's a single zombie standing there staring at nothing in particular. This is too good to pass up. Someone must throw that rock at the zombie. Let's go with Infinity. Infinity's compelled to throw a rock. He not only misses before performs a really embarrassing throw. He stumbles and nearly falls over to the fence, falls off the cliff. His morale decreases. Oh, but Alex thought it was funny. But we see he has low strength and, well, his strength is actually a bit above the starting point, so he probably can get stronger with training. The group drives through a city that hasn't been completely overrun. You should look for supplies and stock up on the journey. Convenience marts are more likely to have food, I think. I think the snub nose might be a bit stronger, so we'll go with that in case I need a gun. Three or four toilets so far, and yet we've gotten a decent amount of gas from it. Surprising. Those are rifle bullets. I don't have a rifle yet. A broom would have been... well, it would have been better than nothing, I suppose. Aw, man, nothing in here but a dead zombie. Wait, isn't that a bit redundant? Next time I stream, I might go back to Bunny Must Die, but the reason I'm not doing it now is simply because I'm not sure how well I can focus. Pretty exhausted, basically. Ooh. More gas. Not bad. Holding an item slowly drains my energy, so I have to be very careful. Get away, get away, get away. Nice. Darn it, it looks like I can go in there, but I can't, apparently. Zombies take more damage while on the ground, so forgive me for double tapping as often as I can. Got a bit of food out of that. I think it was worth it. Kinda. It's always fun to run over the zombies, but it does damage your car to do that. Being prepared is one of the most important parts of survival. The group finds a large campsite that's occupied by a few carloads. Camping with strangers is risky, but there's nowhere else to go. None of them are heading to Canada. Let's see here. High wit, slow attitude. I guess he... Oh, I see. He rolled paranoid. If I need to boost his morale, I could... Nah, let's just camp with them. The group takes a risk and sleeps in the crowded camp. When the other groups learns about the trip to Canada, they give us some supplies because they say they'll need it more than we'll need it more than they will. Oh, that was nice of them. The group eats a decent meal. Excellent. The group checks out what appears to be a trade settlement. They're ambushed by bandits who have taken it over. One of them looks injured. Okay, so because Alex has the highest medical, he can try to heal them, but if they fail, we lose stuff. We could also just pay the toll. We could try and fight, which will cost us damage. Let's go with Infinity's telescope. Always suspicious. Infinity hid in the car, hid the car and supplies before approaching settlement. He claims to have nothing of value. The bandits doubt this, but they can't find anything. They end up letting the group go. Okay, so because we didn't have any group car supplies on hand. Hockey sticks are good weapons. No wonder Canada's doing fine. Yeah, as far as I can tell, sports equipment is good damage, but they break easily, unfortunately. Yeah, outside of Canada, most of society and civilization has been destroyed. You can find new people engaging in trade, with the new preserved food being the new currency. A particularly intense woman offers to sell you a weapon. I only carry the best stuff. She starts her chainsaw and revs it up a few times. Molotovs. Molotovs are really useful late in the game, but this early they're really just a drag. Hi, I'm Nomi T-Nomi, don't you know me? Wait, that joke doesn't work as well. Alas, poor Raoul, I knew him in Finn. Loretta's hanging around the camp. Tame, but with no one to follow. She must have been abandoned. Poor puppy. Pets can be alright, party members. The rifle-wielding woman claims she used to train others in competitive shooting. Zombies are slow-moving targets. It's real easy. Well, we have no one else, so you know what? Let's get group training. The entire group gets firearms training. Yeah, like I said, Alex starts out with some really good shooting skills thanks to Surgeon and Practical. Whenever I need to start using guns, I'll probably start using him more. But early on, I definitely want to conserve ammo. Don't forget to check every toilet for toilet loot. It's usually just gas, but it can be ammo too. The group spies a hitchhiker. He's wearing a hockey mask and staying still. As the car gets closer, he runs towards where the Grace's group. Drive quite a bit faster. If you tie a string around your finger real tight, it'll turn purple. Why would I need to know that? Who cares? Car gets stuck in the ditch. Yeah, neatest adding Jason Voorhees to my party would be... He has a very annoying upkeep in that he occasionally kills a party member. The good news is that if he dies, he can come back, but that also requires killing a party member, so, basically I need to constantly feed him people in order to survive. The car gets stuck in the ditch near a crappy dirt road. The group's close to getting the car out when a roaming horde draws near. Now they must distract the zombies from getting too close. Yeah, let's keep with Alex here. Alright, this is the first siege, so I don't expect it to be too rough, but can never be too safe. Oh, nice tire iron. Let's make Alex the leader here. Yeah. The siege is over. You can now try and escape. Do you want to walk back? Yeah, it's at the road. Well, we got some decent gas out of that. Vehicle. Equipment. Mops are pretty crap weapons, so I'll just deal with that for now. It's important to keep set rations to conserve our supplies. The group feels inspired of managing to survive that. They feel like they're getting the hang of this. Choose a reward for the group. No one needs healing. Morale seems fine, so let's go with the strength training. Even in a post-apocalypse, it's still possible to get swole. Alex's strength revealed. Infinity's strength revealed. Since Infinity started with slightly higher strength, I believe that means he can get his a bit higher than the cap. Which is wonderful, of course. However, since he has to be trained to that point, it's probably best that I started with him so I can have more time to do that. The group sets up camp late. On the nearby highways, a bunch of abandoned cars. They're broken, but manage to have a bit of gas. Would you like to send someone to siphon? Alex. Alex siphons the gas back and swallows, but gets really, really sick that night instead of sleeping. Ooh. Well, I'll just have Infinity be the lead. Every day gets me a little closer to Canada. The scalpel's a decent weapon, but it can break, so let's keep him... I'll give Infinity this. The group finds someone abandoned hideout board up. There's not much left in here except a small battery-powered TV hooked to an old VHS player. Choose a movie. Fitness tape. The group follows the fitness instructor on the tape. Everyone's wearing neon sweatbands. The TV shorts out after the movie and is left behind. Oh, not bad. Looks like we don't know what Alex's fitness is, but Infinity got a much-needed fitness boost. That's good. Cans of food are the new money. Cash isn't as nutritious. Zombies in the city have stirred. They're already aggressive as the group arrives. Police stations more likely to have guns, but camp supplies might have... I don't know what this will have, actually. I'll play Infinity. I believe technically you can play this game multiplayer, and that's something to keep note of. Crap. There we go. Alex took a bit of damage, but it's nothing too major. Ammo, not bad. You especially want to be careful when someone's injured because the red blood does attract other zombies. Dang, those guys really took a lot of hits. $540. Nothing in there, darn it. Death Road. Hey, Ukyo. I love it too. It's like faster than light and those other roguelites that people like to... Roguelites? Roguelife? Roguish games that people like to stream. Yeah. I've had a lot of work this week, so I figure I should probably go with something that doesn't require too much commitment, and so... I feel this would be nice to add. Nice to play that doesn't have any real... too much commitment or too much focus. And I can just have some fun. Oh, crap. Splatter, splatter. Ah, nice. I've had a couple more people since last time, so hopefully we'll get a few more familiar faces to play with the thing here. Like, Infinity here is a hidden potential with a mysterious past, which basically means he gets a random attack, random combat stat boosted. Let's see here. Status Infinity, here we are. Yeah. Do I have a character in the game? Huh, not yet actually. I should probably add you. Well, once this match is over, I'll see about it. Alright. Sounds like Infinity, alright. Yeah, Infinity's a friend of mine. Hidden Potential means one of his 3 combat stats, so Strength, Fitness, or Shooting, it gets 1 extra point, and it can, most notably, it can go 1 over the cap. So I think it's Strength, since this is the highest one here, so he can actually... Stats in Death Road to Canada go from 0 or 1 to 6 or something like that, but he can actually get a 7 in Strength. So if we train him, he can actually have higher Strength than most can, which means his melee attacks will deal more damage, and he can pick up and throw more impressive objects, like ripping off the kitchen sink and throwing it at zombies. That's always fun. Mysterious Past, he has a randomized personality trait. I found out he has Paranoid, going by these. And it gives him a random stat boost, I believe. But yeah, it also means he has an extreme personality. In this case, he rolled Paranoid. So he's kind of like Copen, if you remember how he plays. Swap meet. Alex, take... The game never mentions it anywhere, but umbrellas can protect you from losing morale in bad weather after you've lost your car. Which would have been nice to know those several times I kept losing my car and getting caught in the rain, but what are you gonna do? Also, I probably shouldn't be out too long. Once it goes past 9 PM, the zombies really start coming out. Die, zombie. Ignore that zombies are technically already dead. Holy crap, that's a big horde. Darn it, not strong enough to lift the sofa yet. Yeah, Hidden Potential's a bit of an interesting decision because it's one of those where it's going to be mediocre at best early game, but can be really, really good later on. Zombie. Hello, Cavey. Food, always good. Yeah, I don't know why I don't. I'll see about it. Once I complete this match, I'll see about seeing if you guys want me to add you to the game. I swear, throwing furniture at zombies never gets old. It's just fun. I don't need that screwdriver. Hope we get another goat. Hopefully. Crap, it's getting close to 9. Uh-oh. The music's fading out. This song is called They Cannot Be Stopped, and this means you really need to finish up what you're doing and leave. This is when the zombies really, really start to get numerous. Sorry if it feels like I'm repeating a few things, but I do know we've got a couple new people watching the stream. So I figure I should probably explain the basics of the game. Alright, Camper's Depot. This is the main reason I came. It's baby time. Luckily, this is a pretty easy game to get the concept of right away. Holy crap, that's a lot of zombies. Food. Hunting rifle. Alright, that was worth it. Fishing pole, I think that's good, but will break. So let's just call it good with the... just call it good since I got the hunting rifle and hightail it out of here. Crack in this. Yeah. Even this music is ominous. I love the atmosphere this game has. It's so lighthearted and goofy, and yet it still gives moments of legitimate tension. Holy balls. No thank you. Let's... Crap. The sounds of guns also attract zombies, so I really need to get out of here quick. I'm pretty sure Alex is about to die. Hey, bad zombie, bad! Fortunately, sometimes that does happen. Dang, that's a big loss. USA's full of zombies, but everyone else is doing fine. I believe the concept is that zombies are everywhere except Canada because of their, because of what's we see at the end of the game. Dang it. Infinity's fully healed. His medical's absolute garbage. This is gonna suck. Infinity sets up camp and noticed another group following him. Try to loot the grocery store. We're gonna grab some cans of food that were on the shelves, avoiding the sparse amount of zombies. Another group of looters comes in. They start shooting. They really want those food. Infinity runs back to camp. It's the night. They never follow, but he stays up the whole night. Well, at least the nice thing about only having one person is the food is there's not much food upkeep. We can make it as long as... Okay, it's quiet here. Seems like there's no signs of life or unlife. Seems like everyone that took what they could and evacuate. So this is a relatively quiet town. Well, we have... someone's completely... Since we only have one person and... Yeah, the issue with being tired is it reduces your stats significantly, so we may actually want to rest for a day rather than loot. Infinity barricades one of the houses and gets the much-needed rest. It also boosts his morale. Excellent. We need to inventory all of our supplies. When dropping on the death road, Infinity decides to make a stop the supplies. I could use another person, but this is really risky. For that same reason, mall rescue. Try to save them. Alright, this will be good. The good news with a mall rescue, the bad news with mall rescue is, as you can see, there's a billion zombies. The good news is, not only do I get a party member, but because it's a mall, there's going to be a lot of drops, potential drops. I like how everyone's zombie or dead except for you and some dudes. Then just a goat walks by. Yeah, you can never tell if any of the survivors are gonna be helpful or if you're not much better off with the zombies. As I mentioned before, the umbrellas are really useful in the right situation, but the right situation is a bit tricky. Nice. Shotgun. One thing I will say is interesting about this game compared to other zombie games is that there's no special zombies. No tanks, no slithers or whatever those Left 4 Dead ones are called that I forgot the name of with the tongues. Yeah, they just sheer numbers. Canada doesn't exist, it's all a conspiracy. Indeed. I should probably see about picking... Once I find the survivor, I should definitely grab that. Also, I think there's too much going on screen to have special zombies. Yeah. Not only that, but less special zombies also means that there's a bigger focus on the random event, the Oregon Trail-like events. I mean, at the end of the day, this is basically a road trip game after all. In fact, the characters even mention it. It's basically a road trip with zombies. But yeah, it also means it's a lot easier to have so many zombies on screen at once, and nope. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave those guys alone. Crap, I almost got myself killed there. I do like how you can get a glimpse of the next room, like that. So the zombies can't ambush you. Right in Fig. I am being way too risky by trying to shoot these guys. Darn you, zombie. Of course, all that, and I don't even get an item to... Where did Infinity go when I wasn't looking? I'm playing as Infinity right now. That's a lot of sports equipment. Alright, I think the survivor should be in one of these doors. Not here, but there's a zombo point. Oh dang, look at all this food. And I'm pretty sure I can't get all of it. Alex went to the Shadow Realm, indeed. It's always embarrassing when you play a game like this and the one you make to represent you ends up getting killed or betrays the team in some fashion. But that's all part of the fun. You guys take a chill pill and go behind that door. No, thank you. Oh, the survivor isn't here. Balls, that means he's all the way on the other side. be careful. When you get hit and the red blood drops, that attracts other zombies. Gunfire can also attract zombies, which is just wonderful. That's odd. The person I'm supposed to save isn't here? Or it's possible they were killed by the zombies before I reached them. Either way, I cannot stay. Yeah, let's go. We didn't find the survivor, and we didn't end up that much worse off for it. Darn it. We're low on medical supplies, but at least we're at 2 HP instead of 3. For as brutal as this game is, it's surprisingly fair when it comes to damage. But he stays awake for the night. Feels pretty bad in the morning. Maybe going and shooting everything isn't the best idea? Tries to help, but lacks medical. Siphons gas from one of the abandoned vehicles and then spots it's a magazine from one of the cars. It's an issue of Prepared Preppers, the special edition. Mint condition. He studies it as it's now justified wisdom. Medical. Now that's a pretty big thing, because I believe now he only needs 2 medical supplies to heal someone. It's actually possible to get your medical high enough that it doesn't need any medical supplies whatsoever to heal someone, and that's usually why I have Alex focus on it, but no luck when he's gone. I'll have to hope I pick up someone else. While driving on the road, he decides to make a stop for supplies. Fancy office or malicious house? Only 2 HP, barely any supplies. Let's do it. Runs a house at the end of the cul-de-sac. It radiates an overwhelming sense of dread and malice. There might be a can of food inside. Yeah, the overwhelming dread and malice, but there could be food. Come on, you stupid zombie. Why did you take forever to die? Oh, balls. That's a lot of enemies. What's this thing? Infinity stands near a stone altar. It must be the source of the ominous feeling. It seems extremely dangerous. It's a bit weird that someone would have this house. You probably shouldn't mess with it. Okay, he touched the altar and instantly blasted by a strange energies. Infinity's energies killed. In it for his sacrifice, the altar bestows a gift. In the distance, a spooky goblin laughs in a goblin-like fashion. This was a bad idea. Oh wow, it's a blood altar. I couldn't see that because, you know, overwhelming dread. I killed everyone, actually. Abort the game. Warning, quitting directly from a mission deletes the save. Well, I mean, I literally don't have anyone left to control, but... Oh, I see it here. Okay, so in exchange for a party member, you can get a really nice weapon. Yeah, I might as well do that. What do I have here? Real true weapons are inside of our hearts, figuratively. Rambo's haiku. Let's see here, I only have 2 Zombo points, so no point spending it yet. Oh well. Actually, custom characters. Let's make a couple new friends, shall we? Alright, Ukyo, KV, anyone in the chat want to be added? That way we can all get mauled by zombies together. The whole point of this game. Alright, Ukyo, let's go with here. Alright. Alright, let's go with Ukyo first. Or do you want to have a... what name do you want me to use? Just Ukyo, fine? For ease, alright. Alright, now... I have all the traits here. Is there something... Any of these look interesting that you want to focus on, or... Let's see here. If any of these look interesting, just ask and I can look it up. You spelt it wrong. Whoops. Whoops. Let you because think of me. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. Mechanic athletes. Or what you want to give me. I can work with anything. It doesn't matter if it synergizes or not. Let's see here. Make a buff, friend of dog, pathfinder, trademark weapon, top seller. Natural shot. Let's see here. Abilities. Charming, irritating, bandit, mysterious past, practical, warrior. Let's see here. I should have most of these unlocked by now. Civilized, berserk, frantic whiner. Really good at fleeing. Nurturing. Always thinks of others. Somehow not zombie food yet. Nope, maybe an act. Yeah, what it means by this is that the nurturing means that it will increase your medical and personality, but that doesn't mean it can't roll low team loyalty. Always amusing when that happens. Fierce-tempered. Someone's got a bad temper. Calm under fire. Calm and collected. Useful when shooting the horde. Very calm due to high composure. Gourmand. Sound sleeper. Tiny eater. Hero type. Travel light. Anime fan. This game likes to have a lot of anime jokes like this. Weapons replaced with an overpowered katana. Katana can't be dropped on death. Warning, avoid getting full morale. Beware anime. Oh, how about this one? What do you think? Yo, think this one sounds good? Basically, if your morale gets too high, you turn into one of those anime magical girl parodies. That's what it means by avoid getting full morale. Nurturing is the closest. Sure. Never hurts to have more than one healer. Maybe an act. Alright. Let's see here. The perks, these are mostly combat stats. Healthcare. Jerks get by zombies all the time. Better be prepared. Start with 7. Get 2 points of medical. Could go with this and make you a full healer. Alright, now for... let's see here. For now, let me just take off the shades here so we can get the full face. Actually, do you think any of these face items look interesting? You can also go with none, of course. The VR headset? Okay, that sounds good. Now, let's see here. For a moment, let's take the headset off so you can see the hair. Let's go with, first of all, hair color. We have the full spectrum of anime and realistic it seems. You know what? Just go with a guess. Okay. Alright, hairstyle. Let's go with There we are. Any of the hats look good, or think just the hair is fine? Looking good. Yeah, let's just go with the hair then. The green hair stands out pretty well, I think. Alright, body. Let's go with... Alright, what shirt stands out to you? Looks like that's all the shirts then. Any of them look promising? Go all green, it sounds good. Backpack for supplies. And camo boots. There we go. Alright, new character time. Oops. Alright. Oh well. Alright, next KV. Alright, KV Spider, what's... Alright, KV Spider, what would you like to go with? What looks promising? Alright, we'll go with trait first, since that's probably the easiest one. Can you like Govy? I'm gonna go over... Yeah, let's go with these. I should have most of these unlocked. Oh, I have everything but Fireproof and Phoenix, but the rest should be pretty good, if any of these look promising. Anime fan! Sounds good. Now the perk. Alright, mechanic. Let's see here. Mechanic is fitness and... mechanical? No, not necessarily. Competent mechanic. Hero type. Hero type? I'll always be your bodyguard. Well, once. They save a teammate from death once during a text event. In other words, during the Oregon Trail adventures. It only does once per game, but you are guaranteed to have maximum loyalty, which means you'll never betray the group. And this is a game where you want everyone to be high loyalty or everyone to be low loyalty. High loyalty makes it easier to handle things because I find high loyalty in general to be a really useful trait. Alright, now for the stat booster. Any of these look promising? I don't have these three unlocked, unfortunately, so we won't be able to choose those. Friend of dog. Right. This person loves dogs and tends to run into them. Angry dogs may become friendly. Alright, what this one does is it increases the chance of a dog encounter event and also makes it possible to potentially recruit feral dogs. Ones that you normally couldn't, so let's go with that. And now for the character themselves. Want me to go with a specific hair color, specific hairstyle? Brown hair, okay. Yeah, it looks good. Have a specific preferred hairstyle. Unfortunately for guys, long hair is pretty rare, so it's a bit limited. Emo. So this one? Alrighty. Want any shades or a hat of some kind? Wait, no. The one that's all swooshy. This one? Okay, extras just mustaches and beards. Oh, not this one? This one? That one. This one? Okay. Alright. Do you want one of the glasses or one of the hats? No glasses, no hat? Okay. Now for body, a beanie? Oh, okay. There's a handful of beanies actually. Let's see here. Not this hair. That one. Oh. No. Not that one. How about I assign these a numbers? Alright. Alright, we'll call this one number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28. Any of the numbers stand out? And that loops back up. Alright, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Alright, so there's 36 hairstyles. $33. 36, 35, 34, 33. This one? Yeah, okay, sounds good. And you said no hat and no shades or glasses, correct? Alright, no hat, no shades. Do you want a mustache or beard? No, a beanie. Oh, right, hat. You said beanie. Alright. Alright. Like this? Or like the black one near the start? Wait. Let me make sure I remember what a beanie is. Hold on. Okay, so I do remember what a beanie is. There we go, that's a beanie. Now, top. Alright, so I'm gonna number the shirts, so please tell me which one looks promising. This will be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 8. Okay, this is 1. Alright, there we go. And, the pants are a bit hard to see, unfortunately. 8. This set... Okay. Ooh, wanna go with the pants to match the shirt? Think that'll... What do you think of this, Katie? You got shorts. Let's see. Actually, I don't know. I can't tell if that's shorts or just really high socks. We'll come back to that one. I guess we can just go with this and pretend they're shorts. Is that alright? Yeah. I'm genuinely surprised there are no shorts options. Just like the white ones to match the top. Alright, hold on. Like these? Okay. Alright, sounds good. There we go. We have ourselves some new buddies. Alright. Alright. Any other volunteers? If not, I'm gonna go ahead and, let's go with rare characters mode just to make... so we run into more interesting characters like Jason Voorhees. I definitely want to start with Infinity because he's new buddies. Yep. Feels nice. Alright, anyone else want to join in the Death Road to Canada before I start, or else? The soundtrack of this game? Hello, Gaby. And yeah, I absolutely love the soundtrack of this game. The composer is absolutely brilliant. Alright. Sounds good. Let's go with a, maybe I should try practical. Practical's boring, but you know, let's go with it. Let's go with Alex Infinity again on rare characters mode, but we'll still run into some buddies. Alright, let's go. Some cars are easier to repair than others, requiring a smaller mechanical skill. Let's hit the road. Start the journey, the group decides to grab some supplies. House on the road, quiet hotel, Mart. Alright, let's go bargain hunting. I should probably switch to Infinity here so I can get him a weapon real quick. I'll just go ahead and take this one down. Woot woot, yeah. Let's go. Alright. Have I mentioned that hand-to-hand combat really sucks if you aren't built, if your character isn't built for it? Because it does. Oh crap, the surgeon's scalpel broke already. How embarrassing. Let's just close that, shall we? More toilets. Nothing interesting here. If I remember right, zombies take more damage if they're hit while they're already down, so definitely have to take advantage. Ah, excellent. Medical supplies. Alright, that's everything, so let's get out of here. we go. The group finds an empty spot along the road. Looks good for camping as any. Weather's cleared. Looks like Infinity is once again paranoid. He rolled paranoid. However, I don't want... Picking this will increase his morale, but I don't need that, so let's just eat and rest. Keep your eyes open for anything suspicious. As the group searches an abandoned house, a miracle happens. They find a government ration box unopened. To their horror, it turns out there is dog poop sitting right on the handle of the supply box. There is no way to open it without touching the poop. This could be the biggest challenge yet. I absolutely love events like this. In fact, I believe watching someone let's play this game and this exact scene is what convinced me to pick up the game. Just makes such a big deal over everything. Warning, this is really gross. There's dog poo on the crate. It could be a big deal. Then he tries to nudge the poo off the box piece of wood, but it goes horribly wrong. He gets grossed out pretty bad. This is by far the worst thing to happen in the zombie apocalypse. He will never be the same. It even has the death sound just to emphasize it. The group reaches the city as it starts to rain. Of course, he's sacrificed. Rip Infinity. The group reaches the city as it starts to rain. The drill starts to rile up the zombies. Pharmacy seems most promising, though the bookstore would definitely be good, but I'd rather stick to pharmacy for the healing materials, because from experience, medical supplies tend to be in short supply, especially later on in the game. Though the books, don't get me wrong, the bookstore is a pretty good option, especially since you can increase your stats permanently with it. And since we've got a party member with hidden potential, training is definitely something you want to focus on. Crap. It is just so much fun to pick up this junk and throw it at the zombies. It never gets old. Wait, what am I doing? I forgot to explore this room, didn't I? Yep. Yeah, I need to... Ooh, toilet. Gas. Nothing in there. Nothing in here either, huh? Well, that's how the random rolls go. Not sure why he went in there. Yeah, I like how he noped out of there the moment he saw us. He's all, oh, I don't want any of that. Ah, excellent. Smallgren's drug. Medical. Wonderful, you can never have too many medical supplies, as far as I can tell. You know something love about the fact when you fire a shotgun and knocks you back without it feels so right, you could feel like the shot was powerful. Yeah, that's also something I like about... It's not just the knockback, it's also... Yeah. Even in this game, it just makes such a satisfying sound and impact on the enemies. And that just really enhances the whole feeling. Yeah. It's definitely one of those things about a game where you're not really going to notice it until it's not there. But yeah, there's a lot... It's really nice when they have a satisfying... When weapons feel satisfying to use. Oops. Give her... At the end of the day, the group hides in a drafty old house. Some of the doors are barely on their hinges. Who should barricade the house? Let's have Alex do it. Alex barricades a flimsy house. He quickly reinforces the problem spots, and they now seem secure. Alright, Alex got a higher mechanical out of that. Morale increase. The group meets a man trying to repair his broken car. He clearly has no idea what he's doing. Let's have Alex help. Alex tries to fix the man's broken car. It takes about a day to fix the man's car. He gives some supplies as a reward. Oh, nice. That also increased mechanical. Alright, looks like Alex is definitely growing into a utility character. Furniture is the natural enemy of the zombie. Outside of Canada, most society and civilization is destroyed. You can still find people engaging in trade, using preserved food as the currency. Visit trader camp. Excellent. What the? What? It's an animated skeleton wearing plate armor. I also hate zombies. They're coated in skin flesh. It's disgusting. I'll sell you some of my spare weapons, if it pleaseth you. No thanks. She is truly barbaric. She's wearing primitive leather armor, her hair stuffed into a very odd-looking metal helmet. Is this the next fashion trend of the zombocalypse? I own 18 different weapons, each is my favorite. I just like to switch between them so I don't get bored. Oh, here we come to a difficult decision. Do we buy this strange guy's items, or do we go with the barbarian spec? This trader's waving around military. Old business trick to dropping customers. It's an amazing Gladius. This is a really powerful weapon, and because Infinity has... This may actually be worth it, but if we do that, we won't be able to afford her because that's a lot. But you know what? Let's do it. Gladius for 15 food. The group buys a skeleton short sword. This Gladius is a great sword, yet I never liked it because it's not skull-themed. Alright, well we can't get the barbarian now, but I think this is fine. Gladius. Bomb skull. Oh, that's an actual weapon. Well, we have ourselves a... I like to imagine zombie games take place in the USA, only the others should we help them? Nah, they're probably fine. These guys are... Have no idea, but either way, it's certainly a good excuse for a road trip. Alright, well, Miss Barbarian Spec will have to... The Barbarian Specking person will have to stay behind. But for now... Oh, whoops. We have ourselves a really reliable melee weapon. The group takes a wrong turn down a country road and comes across a house. The house is a large mushroom, nearly as big as a person. There's a little gated area with some sort of exotic rodent grunting inside of it. A gnome steps out of the house and starts shrieking and pointing at you. Let's recruit him. Gnome jumps onto his rodent thing. Have a zombie problem? That's a gnome problem. The rodent rears its back and whinnies dramatically. He points toward the horizon and winks. If I remember right, yep, this guy has 1 HP. Hope we enjoy him while he lasts. The car gets stuck in a ditch near the crappy road. Now oh, the group's close to getting the car out when a roaming horde draws near. That must distract enemies. Oh, I hate this one. I mean, it's not the worst ever, but it could definitely be a lot better. Let's just give Alex one of these, just so that if it's nighttime we can see. Honestly, these hordes are actually... Siege alerts are actually pretty fair. They usually give you at least some weapons so that you're not completely screwed. They do get pretty brutal later on in the game, that's for sure, though. It's one of those games that can definitely be pretty brutal and yet is very fair. I mean, you probably noticed, but you have to be... A zombie has to grab and hold on to you for like 3 whole seconds before you actually take damage. Dang, I love the music of this game. The siege is over, you can now escape. Yeah, it's hit the road. I thought Toad was gonna jump out of the mushroom house. Toad, a mushroom person living in a mushroom house. Now that's interesting. Speaking of road trips to Canada, I looked it up and apparently a trip from Florida to Canada actually only takes 2 days. The group feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. They feel like they're getting the hang of this. Choose a reward. Nomi can actually get one of everything, which is nice, except he's, well, yeah, thing is, this is a zombie apocalypse, so I imagine no one's got any upkeep on the roads, not to mention zombies are probably all over, so... Death Road is definitely accurate. Toad people live in mushroom houses. Alright. Nice it'd be to give all stats to Nomi. The fact he only has 1 HP means we're just one unlucky event away from him dying, so let's go morale and random skill game. Every day's a great teacher, as long as you don't get eaten. Alex gains shooting, Infinity gains metal, Nomi goes shooting. Everything smells a lot different than it was before soap became rare. Oh yeah, I bet it does smell pretty awful. The group camps out in a big field. The group eats a decent meal. I'm not sure if we'll run into the random events, but I should probably mention there actually is one where if you find toilet paper and if a character uses it, they get max morale, or you can sell it for a crap ton of money. Yeah. So, strangely fitting. The gnome has a gun. Yeah. But yeah, there's an event based around finding toilet paper and how it makes a big deal of how rare it is. The group gets frustrated because the CD player in the car is jammed, playing the same song over and over again. Who's trying to repair it? Alex has a pretty good mechanical, so let's see here. He removes the CD player and puzzles over how to fix it. He figures out what was wrong and repairs it. Nice. It wouldn't be a bad thing to try and hunt for food when possible. When dropping the death row, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. Delayed response to came after as close as it gets. Indeed. Deadly Mart is extremely difficult, but gives a crap ton of supplies. Stash in the woods. That also seems pretty fun too, though. I think this actually contains another character, but let's go Deadly Mart. The group spots a large Mart packed with zombies. Ignoring the heavy danger could be a great shop experience. Shop in the Stampede. Yeah, Nomi, have a real weapon for this event. Dang, the Gladius is an amazing weapon. Okay. Dang, this sword was a really good investment. Just look at how much it's cleaving through the zombies. I just need to make sure to train Infinity's strength since it's probably the stat that got boosted. Alright, let's give it a second just to recover stamina. And when your character's tired, you swing slower and deal less damage, so it kind of sucks. Zombo point earned. Ooh, cowboy rifle. Food. Bang! There we go. You can see simultaneously why this one's so dangerous and why I was so eager to do it. Just look at all these beautiful, beautiful supplies. dang, I love weapons in this game that cleave. You can just... Crap. Well, we got plenty of medical supplies. Oh. Swap meet pokin'. Alright, good. They picked up the gun. Dang, look at all this wonderful gear. All this wonderful supplies. Ooh, a cleaver. A meat cleaver is one of those really good early game weapons because they're pretty common. They can break, but not very well, and they do a lot of damage, and can hit multiple zombies at once. If I didn't already have this Gladius, it would be a really, really good weapon to use. Junk. Dang, all that gas, all that... Cane I don't need. So yeah, I'm just gonna collect these meat cleavers for future use. Okay, Alex didn't take a hit while I wasn't looking. Good. There's no zombies in this room? Weird. But there's plenty of supplies. Oh, it's starting to get late. Oh, that's why they're all in this room instead. Silly me. Ooh, more gasoline. Alright, nothing to do in here then. The fact it's getting late is definitely a problem. Any minute now it's probably going to be changing to the tense song. But dang, look at all these supplies we've got out of this. Well, I'd say this was a successful shopping spree, don't you? Let's go one more run through to make sure I didn't miss anything. Here's our car. There we go. Found, holy crap, 32 food, 93 gas, 4 medical supplies, always good. 85 bullets. The organs cost a lot of money, so if you were to collect the zombie guts, you'd be rich. Well, that depends on a couple... That could be a tie to me in the stash of woods. Yeah, I also think the hermit lives there and you can recruit him as a rare character. And I'm not sure if the zombie organs are actually usable, because if the infection that caused the apocalypse makes it... Excellent. Alex fully healed by... Oh wow, Nomi has even higher. The group's driving north and sees a knight walking around a road in full plate armor. The knight explains she used to have a horse, but it got zombified. She offers to help you in the next battle, in exchange for a ride. Sure. The knight eases her metal self in the car. The suspension buckles. Let's help one another on our quests. The group finds a cabin in the woods, no zombies. It has a wood stove, but no wood. Chopping the wood makes everyone tired, but also weak morale. And I'm not sure those organs would be any good after the zombie virus got them, but then again, I guess it depends. Though I suppose that also means that there has to be an actual market for the zombies to exist to begin with. Let's see here. If we can either make everyone tired and raise morale, or nah, let's just go to sleep. The group drives to a new city. Noises from the car start to draw attention from the undead. Convenient, smarter. Let's go to medical clinic. Roll. I want the knight to stay back because I want to save her for a siege event, because the knight has absurdly high stats. Zombie doctors. True, there's probably zombie doctors too. Wait, what am I doing? I should probably put all these supplies in the car real quick. Alright, meat cleaver, this can be put away. Yeah, this can be put away. Nomi prefers pokin, so... Poking seems to mostly just push zombies away rather than kill them, but... There we go. Zombie doctors that do organ transplants. That sounds like something that'd be in Plants vs. Zombies, actually. That is zombie doctors that are looking for organs for their... Gonna go to bed? Okay then, thanks for coming around, Gaby. Healing spray I'll put in here, because I know that the healing spray is actually really, really good. It's just not a weapon. I think that's these. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they didn't have No, there was... Wait, there was a zombie doctor in Plants vs. Zombies 1, if you count the mad scientist zombie, the brain zombie. The bone saw from Team Fortress 2. Oh, it literally is the bone saw. Interesting. Oh well, give it to Alex. The healing is not as rewarding as the hurting. Bit of a mess. That was a pretty good amount of medical supplies in total, I think. I guess it depends whether you count a mad scientist as a doctor or not. But then again, they did go through all that effort to get the doctorate. So, I still love the theme for Dr. Zomboss, the Brainiac Maniac, I think it was called. It's just so catchy. Darn it. The anime store. Infinity finds a box of anime. It contains a bunch of anime girl masks. Infinity finds, I can't believe my fiance is some kind of fish creature. It's a comic book about a woman who has a dreary job in a dream office. Her life is brightened by the pet fish that has a human face and talks. The plot involves them eventually getting to be married by the wizard. Yeah, Brainiac Maniac is a great way to describe the aesthetic. Well, this looks really interesting. You know what? Infinity reads the anime. He takes an hour. Is an old and cultured anime swine that lacks the refined taste necessary to appreciate this work. Clyde seems troubled and nervous, not because of Infinity, just in general. I guess I can help you out, but it's not because we like you or anything, Baka. Dave doesn't say anything, but starts following Infinity. I guess we can help you out. Mark looks at Infinity with a quiet sense of superiority. I guess we can help you out. Mort seems irritated by his existence. I get the sense this is a reference to something, actually. It's at the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. Does Infinity actually watch anime? Yes, he does. More than me, actually. If I remember right, katanas are actually... Otaku katanas are really good, but they break really easily. Oh crap, we destroyed the manga. The most tsundere characters. Indeed. Yeah, I'm not gonna drop any of the other items, so we'll just take these katanas for now. In harems. Well, we seem to have ourselves a harem of one sort right now. I'm pretty sure these guys are... I know these guys are a reference to some sort of event or meme, but I can't put my finger on it. Nomi finds a box of anime. It contains a bunch of anime girls. Put it on, Nomi. Nomi is now officially an anime girl. Nice! Oh, man! That is so cursed. I love it. Neckbeards. Yeah, the game likes to make a lot of those neckbeard anime jokes. I'm not 100% for sure, but I'm confident. I'm fairly confident it's all in good fun. The game's pretty lighthearted in general, after all. Yeah, Nomi is literally just an anime girl head on top. That is just hilarious. I love it. I also believe that if you can get to the anime store, it's possible to make it... Basically, if you have an anime girl in the party, after 3 days, they explode due to the curse of anime. Yeah, and die, which is also a game over if they're your only party member left. But if you go to the anime store, it actually negates that curse, or at least for long enough for most games to matter. Look at everyone with these katanas, it's hilarious. I thought I heard a katana snap, but it must not have been one of ours. This has been an overall rather profitable run, I'd say. Okay, yeah, the anime fan guys just have inventories full of the otaku katanas. Hey! I guess I'll put... Speaking of the katanas, I'll go ahead and put these over here. And definitely put away the healing spray, because that actually can heal... Want to go to an anime convention and dress up as Mickey Mouse. That'd be very amusing, actually. Splatter, splatter. Sounds good. There we go. Yeah, training strength for Infinity was a really good idea. It's just so much fun to be able to pick up so many good items. More ammo, more ammo. It's not even too late, really. It's only 5 p.m. or so. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that guy over there. That's alright with him. With a party this big, it's really easy to take full advantage. Ooh. Otaku Katana. Pumpkin. There we go. We now have 1 billion katanas. I see we could make the Mickey Mouse laugh too. More or less. Well, we got what it came for. Let's get out of here. Just realized the gnome turned into an anime girl. Indeed. Oh, that was not as profitable as I thought it was. But hey, we slaughtered plenty of zombies. No, gnomes wore hats before humans. Stop copying us. The car's broken down from use and abuse. It won't start up. Alex attempts to fix it. Alex pops the hood of the car. He somehow manages to get the car running, but it takes a full day. The next time the car breaks down, Alex will not be able to repair it until his mechanic skill is higher. I'll need to keep that in mind. They find a health food store. No one's bothered to loot it because the food's disgusting. Most of the food seems to be rotting away. Or maybe it's not. It could be that it's supposed to be that way. Ignore for morale reasons. Whoops. I probably shouldn't since Infinity's the only one, but... Oh, but Infinity's morale increased. Okay, that was worth it then. Talk about a lolly, am I right? Huh, oh yeah, I didn't even realize that. This would be a great time to train with repairing things but make a lot of noise. Let's just go sleep. This armor isn't good for long hikes. If only I still had a horse. When driving on the death road, the group decided to make a stop for supplies. Big office complex, fancy office, cabin with car. We're gonna need a new car, so let's go with the cabin with car. Group finds a car sitting alongside the country road. Take me home. It's in great shape and seems like it's been recently driven. A cabin's visible to the north. 13, holy crap, look at this. 13 Otaku Katanas. I guess we can leave this here. Yeah, you keep those katanas. This is like something out of Recreators. I thought you were gonna say this is like something out of my Japanese animes. But you know, it is kind of... It is. But you are right, it is. I don't know what Recreators is, but I'm assuming you're right anyway. It's probably one of those things where I'll look it up and think, oh, right, it's that. Yeah, the nice thing about having a decent Recreators is an anime... Alright, so the Metal Gear parody quote still works. Machetes are really good weapons. They're a bit better than Otaku Katanas. The hatchet would be really good if we weren't swimming in katanas and machetes. Loving this sword. Oh crap, I don't want to take damage from it. Infinity finds a magazine in good condition among the bricks. It says swole. Okay, Infinity definitely has to read that because that's going to increase his strength. Though if it can be... It seems to be a... Alright, here we are. The keys fit perfectly. Let's get in the car. Machetes are good for fighting against somebody that says katana's the best melee weapon ever. Well, I mean, they're both long blades. that are easy to swing. The group now has a magazine, Swole. Who gets to read it? Infinity probably wants it most due to his stat. Infinity reads Swole. He absorbs the contents. Sadly, he ruins the magazine for others due to his grimy fingers. Aww. Oh well. At least this increases his strength, and that's very important since we want him to have max strength. Let the anime girl get buff. Much as I'd like to buff up Nomi a lot more, the fact he only has 1 HP means that if we run into an event where everyone can't avoid taking damage, is gonna die. Force it out. I saw this once in a cartoon. I used to be a dentist. Knight, using her old cartoons, decides to tie her tooth to the car door. Using the added leverage, slams the car door, cleanly pulling the tooth out. Holy crap, that really did work. Usually this event just causes you to take damage. Thanks for this jolly cooperation. The group feels a sense of dread. Something dangerous is coming. The road seems like it's steadily becoming more crowded, and they're getting riled up. Oh, but we run into a trading camp. T-Nomi. Hey, I'm T-Nomi. Don't you know me? Wait, that doesn't work. Joke doesn't work as well. Do you have any spare gas? I'm running out. Oh, wow. The knight can rob him. This suspicious person is wearing a mask and holding a fancy sniper rifle. My weapons are so quiet, you'll attract less zombies. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you fire a gun, that also attracts zombies due to the sound. Cats. When entering the camp, the group detects an overpowering stench. Different from the usual smell of death. The source is all these cats. She'll join you for 20 food. No thanks. Don't hoard your food. Trade it before bandits get it. It's an old but fit man in gray sweatpants. And so he screams something about building mass and bulk with an intense strength routine. He flails some heavy objects. Let's give 6 food for training. Who should get it? Infinity. There we go. Infinity gets all pumped up from the strength training regimen. Gotta get huge. Achievement earned. The game calls them Chivos. Achievements. You know what? Let's do it. Knight robs him. Knight knocks the man over, grabs a stack of food, and then runs. The other members are dragged into it. Oh, wow. It means their morale decreases. Interesting. Through this act of thievery, we found out that most of our party is actually not that loyal, and that may... except for Nomi. Alright, now in this game you basically want either everyone loyal or everyone disloyal, so we basically know that we can... Skill, ability, and Nomi's... Because it sounds like anime. Actually, that really Nomi does sound like an anime girl name. The group's forced to flee the trader camp. Well, at least that was a nice way to get everyone's loyalty at once. The group finds a large campsite. But camping with other strangers is risky, but there's nowhere else to go. Infinity doesn't need that. Nice as it'd be to rob them and run, let's just camp with them. The group decides to take the risk and go to sleep in the crowded camp. Nothing unusual happens, and they get a decent meal. Nomi's the most loyal of the group. Gnomes 1, humans 0. Indeed. Well, at least everyone's... Alright, the group spots a bunch of bandits that set up a checkpoint in the road. Someone from the team could distract them. It has to be someone trustworthy. We know who is. Nomi sent to distract the bandits so they can leave the car at the checkpoint. Nomi doesn't sell everyone out to the bandits. She distracts them and runs afar. They give chase and the car is able to get past. Nomi sneaks around the checkpoint later and rejoins everyone. Excellent. This is why I say high loyalty is a bit easier to work with than everyone at low loyalty, though playing as a group of bandits can be useful to an extent. Trading on the death road. Well, since we're bandits anyway... Holy crap, that person almost got eaten by bandits. The group meets a woman in an oil stand. I can help you get better at repairing stuff. No thanks. A bunch of bandits chasing an anime girl. Yeah, that's us, isn't it? I did not know that you could actually have I know there's a couple traders where you can run into where they have where their zombies can spawn, but I didn't know they could be just in a house like that. She almost got eaten. Though I suppose if she had, we could have taken whatever weapon she was using. Oh well. We'll worry about it later. What the? That's interesting. The carpet went through the wall. Landmines, bazooka, nah. Explosives are great, but only at the end game. Before then, it's kind of all... it's not really that great. Early on, you definitely appreciate stuff like the Grady's here more. Group finds an old man with a rusted truck. He offers 10 units of gas in exchange for every food item. The knight robs the trader. The knight grabs a couple of gas containers and runs. The others are dragged into it. The group's driving through a ruined city when they end up being surrounded on all sides by the Horde. They're funneled into the only place that looks defendable, a ruined mall. Alright, now, the knight has to... this is what I was saving the knight for. Good job, knight, indeed. Alright, I was saving the knight specifically for a situation like this, so we're definitely going to be getting some good use out of this. Yeah, this is what I trained for. Ready to rock. Wait, you mean to tell me that these, that mall cops are trained in combating zombies? Weird. Ah well, at least this being a mall means there's plenty of, supplies. Here we go. Paul Blart Mall Cop. It's entirely possible that's what this is referencing, but I wouldn't know. I never saw that movie or its sequel. Apparently, I must have done something right to get a sequel. Alright, you definitely don't want to get caught into a corner, so let's... Siege is over, you can now try and escape. Yeah, that got pretty nasty. I am really glad that I saved the knight for here, because holy crap were they a godsend. There we go. Phew. Ooh, there's a few more things on the shelves we can loot too. Nice. That's a nice thing about the mall. You wanna leave? Yeah, let's hit the road. This car isn't gonna last forever. At least it's pretty gas efficient. The group feels inspired after surviving that. They feel like they're getting the hang of this. You know what? Let's go with strength training since we don't need the morale. Even the post-apocalypse, it's still possible to get swole. Excellent. And I believe Infinity can go one more thanks to his hidden potential. So that was definitely worth it. Zombo point earned. No, I'm not LARPing. I'm a real knight. group couldn't find any safe shelters, but were able to cobble together a campsite. The weather's terrible all night. Nomi thought the weather was nice. 8 driving days till Canada. The group runs into a horde of zombies. They're completely docile, just waiting outside. You can sense someone. It's gonna be a long wait. Alright, attitude, wits. Let's go with Infinity. Choose and wait in line. Infinity. Infinity patiently waits in the long line. He moves forward very slowly, but he calmly waits it out. Composure revealed. The shop is a trendy upscale grocery store. Most of the fancier items have been rotted to mush, but there's still some loot to be found. Oh, not bad. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. Grocery or cabin rescue? Oh man, which do I want, guys? Looks like I'm rescuing someone no matter what. Should we go save the person in the grocery store? What does LARPing mean again? Yeah, live action role play. Alright. Let's go with the grocery rescue because we need food. Group watches another survivor retreats in the big grocery store. They're pursued by a large, angry horde. Roll. I think I can make yeah, let's have the night rest here. I definitely want to save the night for the future. Nomi, you just keep with your katana abuse. Of course it immediately snaps, why wouldn't it? The fact Infinity's strength status so high should mean that he crushed the zombies a lot better. Crap. Oh, this isn't gonna end well, is it? Damn it. I've had worse. Bring it. Well, I just got myself killed by accident. Barf. Barf. Eye of the spider, indeed. Your scavenging team is wiped out. Better get out there. Oh, I see, because the night was too. May thou with us be successful in thy next quest. Whoa, it's Kavy. It's nice to see a familiar face. He's staring at a map, looking at expression of total confusion. Yeah, rip everyone. The literal only reason was because I left the night behind. Though granted, if I brought her, she might have killed those. Couldn't we all just get along? Hell yeah, that's me. Yep, it is, Kavy. In the morning, there's a moose outside the camp. The group looks injured. Even injured, a moose is pretty powerful. Probably best not to mess with it. Knight wrestles the moose. Nice wrestles the moose. Arms locked with hooves and have the strength of willpower. Wins this pointless contest. Its triumph over nature. The moose seethes over loss and saunters away. I'm more or less invincible. What could go wrong? The car is broken down. Knight attempts to fix it. Knight pops the hood. Fails. Oh, balls. Without a car, the group's easy prey. It ambushes you for supplies. Refuse and fight. The group knows that every single supply is needed, so they fight. The weather suddenly turns bad. The group's caught and must keep moving. While wandering through the small town, KB discovers a newer hybrid car in front of the store. The battery's dead, but the store turns out your car explodes. What's the worst that could happen? The car explodes. The battery's dead, but the store turns out to be a car parts store. Finding a working battery is easy. Hybrid cars have amazing gas mileage, but are fragile. They're also very difficult to repair, so enjoy it while I can. Dan, all that training on Alex's mechanics and Infinity's strength went to waste. They demand all your weapons. What weapons do we even have again? Fight. The knight doesn't seem to be taking any damage. A storm descends on the group. In the pouring rain, the zombies search for the living. Arcade is for training guns. Apartment with bark banners to get a dog. Might as well go with the dog then. Let's have the night rest, and I'll just bring KB. Let's go with the healing spray here. And is there a gun? Please tell me there's a gun. There is a gun. Healing sprays. There we go. That is why the healing spray is so amazing. We don't need no medical supplies, just an instant heal. Alright, Otaku Katana. You can see here, while I do like this weapon, it has an extremely high chance of breaking is the problem, but dang. Is that a frying pan I used? Sounds like something I do. Frying pans are always reliable in the zombocalypse. The dog seems unusually tame. Most dogs that are still alive have become feral at this point. Alright, let the dog follow you. Jasmine, and it follows Katie. She can be useful if you can get out of her alive, or handy if you can get her out of her alive, or a handy distraction if you can't. And you can use the frying pan as a drying pan, indeed. I mentioned how good the cleaver was, so let's go ahead and use that. Nothing in here. Oh yeah, I was just in here. Dang, I'm gonna miss picking up beds and really big stuff with Infinity. Oh well, next game. Ammo, always good. Nothing in here. Alright, nothing up there. Ooh, there's stuff down here, however. Dogs they have a better melee attack than, if I remember right, dogs have better melee attack than humans, but they can't use weapons. Alright, we have nothing else we need here, so just get out of here. Nothing in there. Why can't dogs just put the katana in their mouth? I can do that, but they drop their weapon anytime they attack with their melee. There is a way for dogs to use regular weapons, but it's requires everyone else in the team to die. Yeah. For some reason, rain really irritates the zombies. Holy balls, look at that horde. Ooh, I haven't been in here yet. Assuming there even is anything in here. Nothing in here, but there could be something down here. Yeah, no, nothing. Just close that and go open up this one. There is absolutely nothing in here but these two zombies. Zombie Bill and Ted. Well, at least we're getting a decent amount of food, although it really does suck that Billy and Bobby, yeah. It does suck that we lost so much from that party. From that total party wipe, I mean. We didn't just lose 3 of our characters who we've been training up, we also lost the Gradius that I spent all that food on. Though, I wonder if I should have brought the knight anyways, just because that would have much more easily fixed the issue. Then again, the knight didn't seem to take damage from much of anything, so who knows. But now it's KB in the house, indeed. Jasmine catches up with the group and finds a safe spot. Seems like she wants to stick around. Recruit Jasmine to the team. Lose gas. The group sets up camp outside the grocery store. They notice another one attempting to loot the place. Send in one person to loot. KB. The other members stand guard outside while KB searches. Brings back some food. That's a morale boost. Nice. Jasmine falls asleep. The group loots at McDowell's, which was the most popular restaurant in the United States before it fell. Even after the restaurant... And after all this time, the food found here is still preserved. Search for kids' meal, toys, find and eat burgers, pay the burg price. Knight finds a box, 100 years old, of McDowell burgers. 100 years could pass, and not even burgs or mold could get anywhere near those things. The group digs in. Knight goes over, eats way too much of this quote-unquote food. Everyone really enjoys the burgers, but they're not great for the internal organs. A giant prehistoric monster is destroying the city. It's stomping around, obliterating buildings. Who knows how many cans of food it's crushing? You're the only one who could stop it. Oh, this is interesting. I've never seen the swarm size aggression and stuff. Swarm size somewhat big. Aggression super annoyed. Current time monster time. Is this gonna be a save the city? The group drives a few feet and almost runs over the monster. Turns out it was someone in a monster suit stepping on a cardboard city. Sorry, I'm stuck in the suit. She climbs in the car. Kaiju joins the team. The knight asks to be let out of the car. It's time for me to resume my quest. In thanks, she gives up the group her spare sword. Knight sword obtained. Ooh. Now there's kaiju too, indeed. The group decides to make a stop for supplies. We keep going to the red ones, we keep getting ourselves killed. Bullet-ridden house looks like it might have some guns, though. Kaiju. You know what, let's do it. Police headquarters. Group spots a local police department. The undead may be pretty riled up, but there seem to be some good things in there. Alright, KB can... Yeah, this will be fine. Kaiju. I'll control Kaiju here. Dang, this is a nice sword. I missed the Gradius, but dang, if this isn't a nice consolation prize. There sure are a lot of these zombies. It's almost like this is a zombie-infested headquarters. Yeah, I think the bullet-ridden house normally gives some bullets, but unfortunately, normally gives some weapons, guns, and ammo. But I think the police station's a bit better because basically, whenever it's red or rainbow like that, that means there's a lot more potential drops, and that's always valuable. High risk, high reward. Food. Not ideal, but dogs only eat half portions of food, so it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think there's a way to open these, so the zombies in the cells are safe, quote-unquote safe. That's just katanas and shivs, I don't need those. I've already got 12 billion otaku katanas. Yeah, the kaiju can only hold one item, but they seem to have good strength for melee weapons, so I'll just stick to them, I guess. The only issue is I can't pick up items. Holy balls, that's a lot. There we go. There we go. Splatterhouse. I think the nightstick is better than the frying pan. Alright, the dog can't fight, so I gotta make sure. Oh yeah, the dog's also a bit faster than normal. Alright. Alright, the dog can't use the gun, but I don't want to leave it behind, so I'm just gonna make a mad dash back to the car. Unless something else catches my eye. Oh, this is just another bathroom. Still worth. You wanna leave? Yeah, let's go. Definitely putting this way. Uzi. KB's healed a bit by Kaiju. Kaiju treats some of the wounds. The group's sitting around a campfire. Finding this campsite was rough, so they're getting in a bad mood. Jasmine, plan out tomorrow. Jasmine makes elaborate plans for the next day. It's not until morning the group realizes the plans were completely goofy. Oh dear. Jasmine barks at a cat. Fully healed by Kaiju. Kaiju treats some more wounds. The way ahead's got a big tree lying across it. Plow through. The group thinks it's just a tree and the car's made of metal. How hard could it be to run it over? The car gets through but takes some damage. How can the plans not be goofy? Yeah, bark. KB's fully healed. The god of dogs. The group makes progress. Unexpectedly, they find someone they could trade with. Let's check the trader camp here. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the fire sale. I'm having a fire sale. Absolutely everything must go. Ultimate log, sturdy machete. These can't break, so let's go ahead and get this. You know, I've always hated this location. Too many skeletons. Save up ZP, yeah. But I need to remember I'm at 11 right now. Gee, it burning. Yeah, everything's on fire. We can help him out, but I have the feeling this horde's not going to stop until, yeah. Let's get out of here, shall we? Yeah, this is, when it comes to zombies being in the trading post, that's usually what I think of. Well, he dead. The group runs into a section of city that has too much debris to drive through. When they attempt to find a way past, the horde moves in. With nowhere else to go, they're forced to fight their way through. Sturdy machete, for sure. Yeah. Dang, that night sword was really worth the pain. I'm not sure if it was worth losing the getting a total party wipe over, but you know how it goes. The nice thing about a melee character is they don't rely on ammo to function, but the bad news is they become harder to use once the bigger the horde. Gonna have to take control of KB. shotguns are nice. They're, as far as I can tell, shotguns are one of the few guns that are amazing, even if you have low shooting skill. Well, let's hit the road. KB's now fully healed. Kaiju heals all wounds. The group feels inspired after surviving that. They feel like they're getting the hang of this. Morale and random skill gain. Medical. Yeah, let's go with medical. When it comes to zombie first aid, practice makes perfect. 2 Zombo points earned. Maybe the preppers were onto something after all. The group finds an abandoned campground with a fire pit. Cave even finds an old, somewhat stale pack of marshmallows. Eat marshmallows. The group sets up camp and eats a huge bag of marshmallows instead of dinner. There's even some left over. Giggling when you take control because it's like, wow, the streamer is controlling me. Well, I'm glad it's fun. Alright, here we are. The group gets a peaceful moment to rest in the safe house. With no zombies in sight. Exercise for strength. Yeah, it's exercise for strength. The group decides to get some impromptu strength exercises. The heaviest furniture that can be lifted, it is picked up, then set down. Repeat until mega buff. It's surprising how long a burger or hot dog takes to go bad. The zombies in the city have stirred. They're already aggressive as the group arrives. Alright, we definitely need to start preparing for the end game, so hardware stores more likely to have one of the gas-powered weapons we need. Oh, wow. That, those marshmallows are good, Civ. Yes, they are, but you know what's not good, Civ? The car literally exploding. Coming from a country boy. The fact everyone took damage is pretty painful. But at least the good news is Kaiju managed to get some has a decent medical stat now, so it shouldn't be as painful to heal. Right, I need to go in a consistent circle to make sure I don't miss anything in this house. Ooh. Excellent. Might as well bring that guy to his friends. There we are. I definitely need to work on Kaiju's fitness. Yeah, strength is the melee damage, but fitness is how long you can swing before getting tired. If I remember right. It's been a while, but I think I remember most of the what each raw stat actually does. Dang, I love this nice sword. Again, probably not worth losing the entire party over, but take what you can get. This is a game where you really can't be picky. Alright, there's nothing north, so let's see if there's any other houses I haven't gone into yet. Ernie's Hardware, this is why we came here in the first place. Good gas. Oh, excellent, a chainsaw. Alright, KB, you're gonna have to pick up the branch trimmer. Jasmine, I'm gonna have to take control of Jasmine to get this because We don't have a car anymore, so those might as well just leave. Yeah, let's hit the road. KV's walking along the road and gets mauled by a feral cat. Feral cats coat the United States after the zombocalypse. You'll never see them, but they're always watching, waiting for any weakness. Ever seen a time-lapse of a mango slowly spoiling? It's crazy, man. Yeah, those time-lapses of stuff really is weird. Sometimes. After a long walk, the group decides to set up camp. Unfortunately, the group's assaulted by mosquitoes and they get no sleep. Kaiju rolls up her sleeves and begins tending wounds. The group spots a car speeding down the road. Maybe the stranger can help them. Without slowing down, the driver yells, "Nerds!" and the car is gone. Dang it. Kaiju spots a parked car in the middle of the road. They rush over to discover it looks suspiciously like the car they started the journey in. Kaiju takes the key she kept from the old car. Wait a minute. How does Kaiju have them? The mango like turns into a bladder. Yeah. Yeah, those time lapses look really weird. Jasmine's fully healed. Kaiju treats some wounds. The group goes against our judgment and camps in a city apartment because there's no zombies. When they wake up, the building's fine. Plan out escape. Who plans and leads the escape? KV, let's see if you can do it. KV tries to keep calm and observant. He keeps very calm. He goes the wrong way, however. Darn you and your low wits. Group gets away. They eat a decent meal. Sometimes it's worth it to just pay off bandits. Kaiju mistakes while scouting a town and gets cornered by a large group of zombies while unarmed. He's trapped in the alley. At the end of the alley is a large garbage and a huge fence. Throw garbage. Kaiju bowls over several zombies by throwing garbage cans. She escapes and gets a great workout at the same time. Strength and morale increases. Oh dang, I knew she was strong. This is what happens when we have a kaiju on our side. The group is asked for help by a settlement. They will be raided by bandits soon. If the group helps them, with defense, they will get a reward of 15 food, some ammo, and a rifle. This could be very dangerous. Kaiju, build up defenses. Kaiju tries to build up the settlement's defenses. She tries to fortify some things, but the efforts don't seem to be much use against the vicious van attack. The wounded settlers accuse Kaiju of wasting their time and refuse to give a reward. Dang it. Kaiju's healed. Kaiju's probably going to be the only one who survives this thanks to high HP. When driving on the death road, the group decides to stop for supplies. Okay, do we do the dumb thing and do the haunted mansion, or do we go to the big house? This is going to go in storage because if we make it to the end of the game, this baby's going to win us. Yeah, keep the sturdy machete. The branch trimmer is really good, so we'll keep that. You know what, let's be real. The big dumb haunted mansion. Time to buy a new watch. Alright. I came here for a reason. KV, take control of KV. Use the healing spray. I'll just control Kaiju from here on out. Might as well start from this room. Dang, look at all this good stuff already. When it says time to buy a new watch, I believe that means that their time basically doesn't move. It's just pure night. They're all gonna be dead, probably. Haunted refrigerators. At least the haunted furniture is attacking the zombies. Kavy, why did you drop your permanent weapon and not the empty? There we go. Kaiju's too tired. Alright, here we go. Oh man, it's so satisfying to pick up and throw that sofa. We lost Infinity, but Kaiju's still doing the job fine. Alright, Jasmine, let's have you interact with the ghost. The ghost keeps waving its tongue around. It already seems like an annoying being. Talking to a ghost is extremely spooky and is sure to be a morale hit, in addition to whatever else happens. Jasmine yells at Ghost. Maybe you should cool it. Ghost curses Jasmine with the curse of cool it. Jasmine's personality becomes very annoying. The ghost is very spooky to Jasmine. When a character is irritating, they can tell people to cool it. It usually just makes things worse, but under the right circumstances, can be a real game changer. This game is pretty accurate. I'm always trying to be the main protagonist. I'm smart enough to well, that's something stupid but too idiotic to not to do it. In that case, sounds like someone's volunteered to speak to the next ghost. As per usual, the more dangerous a place is, the better the rewards. If you can survive, it is worth it. Now, what was that 1-0 punctuation joke about the guy in the Godzilla costume? Let's see here. It's a very painful joke, if I remember right. Oh yeah. Yeah, the guy in the Godzilla costume is strapped to so many explosives have firecracker tools that the only difference between them and a suicide bomber is a sense of purpose in life. Ouch. Sigh. Dang. Yeah, throwing furniture at zombies is so much fun. Junk. Alright, now I believe Kavy volunteered to interact with this next ghost. The ghost looks like it's flexing, or maybe it's making a really sassy gesture. It's hard to tell due to ghosts lacking a corporal form. Talking to a ghost is extremely spooky, and sure... Kavy asked the ghost if it's flexing. Of course I'm flexing. I love being strong. The ghost curses Kavy with strength. The ghost is very spooky. It vanishes. Buff? No, you're swole. Oh, crap. Darn it, Kavy, stop breaking. Stop dropping the good permanent weapons for temporary ones that'll break. Alright, we've already been there, so I guess now it's time to leave. This sword sucks. Bam, smack. Wanna leave this location? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that was worth my time. The important thing is supplies. We can avoid fights. The group finds an inn open for business. Give me 10 food, I'll watch you while you sleep. We have no choice, unfortunately. Pay the 10 food. The group stay the night at the inn. It's comfortable. No one wants zombies creeping while they're sleeping. The innkeeper serves up an amazing breakfast. Now that was worth it just for the morale boost. 2 driving days to Canada. Jasmine starts sniffing the air. KB's fully healed. The group finds a professional car garage. They need some gas. They find some gas and tinker with the scrap metal. How does the car look, actually? Let's just drive away. Jasmine's fully healed. Kaiju. We're out of medical supplies. The group stumbles upon Swellowflex, Home, and Strength. You don't see these anymore. The lawsuits. Pick someone, probably get killed. Yeah, let's not. Kaiju tries to help but lacks medical supplies. Whoa, it's Sculpin. It's nice to see a familiar face. He hasn't seen the group yet, and is real busy picking his nose. Let's get him in. The group decides to take Sculpin with the team. Maybe we should just ignore the next city? I think we have enough supplies already. No, we need more ammo so I can shoot zombies. Can never have enough bullets. While driving the death road, the group decides to make a stop. Grocery store because we need the food. What do you mean? Hey, I wear pants no longer in fashion. Screw you, game. Oh yeah, wears pants that are no longer in style. Is a dog. Dog used to be pets, now most feral. Kaiju, someone in a giant monster costume. You can see the zipper. Gopin says he was once a famous video game streamer. How ironic. Zombo point. This late in the game, the Mart is definitely gonna have the grocery store is definitely gonna have a lot of good stuff. Another Zombo point, holy crap. Zombo points max. Nothing in here. The issue with this many people is how much it costs to feed them all, but at the same time, it makes fighting a lot easier, that's for sure. Dang, feels like early game again. I didn't get to finish that. Yeah, the irony. He is a little... The irony, right? He sometimes pops in to watch some of my streams, but... he goes back and forth. That's fine. I don't want to force people to watch. I just want him whenever. Just whenever or whatever is fine. The group camps at the pro shop. Copeland looks out the window and sees a large group of zombies approaching from the driving range. Prepare for siege. The zombies start hitting the door of the pro shop. There's not much time before the door breaks. There is no escape. How's he been? Been a while? He's been doing fine. far as I know, he hasn't mentioned anything major coming up, so he's doing pretty well. I'm sure he's doing pretty well. Crap! Chop. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes no special news is good news in and of itself. We probably didn't have to do the siege, but I think it was worth it. Wine. Oh, the doggy! At least whenever someone dies, the zombies are focused entirely on them for the next few seconds. So, by focusing on... There we are. Because they focus on Jasmine, that means the rest of us are able to escape. The worst of the zombie siege is over. The group clears out the remaining zombies and goes back to splatting stragglers. Since, let's go to the, hold on. Abort the game, go, you can consume, yes. Since I'm full on my points, wait, Copen said he's once a popular video game streamer. Who was it? Ninja. Ninja's still a streamer, but no, he's a mixer. So in conclusion, he's Mr. Ninja Belvin. Wouldn't that be an amusing plot twist? Alright, the reason I'm going here first is to unlocks, since some of them are pretty expensive. Phoenix Fireproof, I can't afford those yet. Big Bruiser, Martial Artist. I should upgrade Hidden Potential. This perk's reach maximum level, and since we have some with Friend of Dog, let's go ahead and upgrade that to maximum level as well. There we go. Since I wanted to make sure to upgrade the perks of the characters I've actually got now. That way it's all at full power. Continue game, KV with the others. The horror continues. One day, driving day until Canada. Fingers crossed. Kaiju tries to help but lacks medical. The group notices a foul smell coming from the floorboards. Sulfur, rotting mutton, candy corn. A flash of light and the sound of 1,000 whales exploding fills the car. Kaiju's eyes roll back, starts to convulse. She snakes and screams. In Kaiju's place now sits the demon Hecardus. He asks if you have a pizza. He could really offer him a bag of chips. The chips were pizza flavored. Good enough. Asks for a soul to wash it down with. Lose food. I genuinely don't think we can afford to lose anyone, honestly. Sacrificing no one. Well, thanks anyway, I guess. The demon releases Kaiju, was changed by the experience. Oh, well, thanks. Oh, Kaiju's red now. An enormous army of undead shambles around the carnage that surrounds the border of Canada. Many have tried it, but only added their bodies to the horde. Maybe you'll be different. Wait, what? Devil Fork. Huh. Wait, why is Kaiju's head red? Because they were possessed by that demon lord, remember? Alright, well, Copen, you get the Night Sword. We need a fourth member. Marlon almost made it to Canada. He got as far, but the rest of the group got eaten. Nope. I know what you want, Hunt KV. You want me to pick up this goat. I'll also make sure that none of these are familiar characters that can join us. And if there aren't, fine, we'll pick it up. Rifle-wielding claims. The group has to be a skilled doctor, provide health care. It's a goat. She's just chilling near the camp, doing goat things. No one seems to own her. Recruit the goat. She seems ornery. KV, you want it, you're up to. Starts following and immediately crams his horns into KV. The goat is lucky we just need warm bodies right now. Give for treatment. Who should get the treatment? Kaiju. Kaiju gives treatment for wounds. There we are, fully healed. Goat butt. Have any spare gas? No, we have no spare gas. Stop asking. I don't need this anymore since the final sieges are always during the day. KV, we're gonna have to rely on you if anything goes wrong. We don't have any items we can really afford to lose, so it's time. For the final two sieges, the chainsaw is absolutely a godsend. We should be able to win thanks to this. Giant armies of the undead perpetually lurch around the Canadian border. The group gets caught up in a lesser swarm before they find a safe camp. I can only keep one of these, eh? KV, we can't afford to lose that. We can't afford... We cannot afford to lose this chainsaw under any circumstances. Waiting for it. Yeah, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me. I want to at least get what. At least we have Copa, and at least one BFF is gonna make it, right? Bay. Dang, Kaiju's really crushing those zombies with the devil pitchfork. And then KV's gonna drop it because he saw a cool straw on the ground. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's why I'm holding on to. That's why I'm forcibly taking control. The siege is over. You can now try and escape. Alright, we're going around, buddy. Let's hit the road. Can we slow down a little? Sure, whatever. The group feels inspired of managing to survive that. Morale and random skill gain. 3 Zombo points earned. Nice. The group prepares for the brutal day ahead. Canada's close, but the zombie forecast is bad. The group has enough food left for a second meal. KV's ready to splat some zombs. Holdaz feels pumped up for tomorrow. Kaiju is excited about Canada. Copen doesn't think there's that many zombies. Nearly at the border of Canada, the group surrounded by nearing. To survive, they must face one last siege. This is the last siege, but not the last battle. All or nothing. Here we are. City of Lost Hopes. Did being possessed by a demon help? Who knows? KB, your strength is just not very good. I'm sorry. Dolt. Alright. It's nice having some really, really good melee weapons. It's just that when you're against a horde this big, it's hard to appreciate. It's... Yeah, I should have given the shotgun to Katie. Shotguns are good no matter what your shooting stat is. Then again, Copen is a melee character. He doesn't have very good. Crap, I forgot what time we started the siege. That was odd, it just went blank for a moment. Oh, we can thin the horde a little. Unless there's gas, I don't need any of these. Yeah, I should have... Nah, there's nothing else I could have done. I have all this rifle ammo and I need to use it somewhere. But yeah, unless you get one of the better rifles, the default really isn't going to be doing much for you unless you have a high shooting stat. So someone like Alex would have been able, or we didn't get him in this run, but if Tareth shows up, he's also a gun wielder. So he's pretty good at... out of ammo. Here we go. We're almost to the end of the game. The siege is over. You can now try and escape. Oh, man. We didn't even need it. We didn't need the chainsaw yet, but we will definitely need it in the final push. Kaiju rolls up her sleeve, starts tending to everyone's wounds. The border to Canada's north here. The group must cross the bridge and reach the fort that serves as a checkpoint. Your zombie forecast is... Here we are. Here we go. Oh darn, we must have run out of... I guess we ran out of gas for the car before the end. Didn't know kaiju demons have sleeves. I didn't either. If I remember right, I believe the kaiju only has one equipment item because their costume does not have any pockets. it's not like I have anything else to use a rifle ammo on, so... Let's play as Kaiju for a bit, see if we can't, have some fun with the pokey stick. Yeah, we got a lot of really, really good melee weapons in this run, and that has really helped a lot. Alright, KB, you know what time it is. There we go. Face off. Sorry. Oh yeah, baby. It's main character time. Alright, we just have to survive until it gets here. I think I've only ever seen the moose die in this part. I don't think I've ever seen any of the Mounties die. There we go. Let me take care of it. Laser beam. There we go. Closure. Laser beam. We got it. Don't pet the beavers. Let's play some Hot Road Oculator. These zombies are just giving her. Zombies don't like the snow we got up here. You've got a can-do attitude. Hey, congrats on making it to Canada. The Prime Minister himself makes the group honorary members of Canada. He welcomes them to the last remaining nation on Earth. Onward to Canada. Give her. Goatal victory. One with a goat. Hold on. I met a bunch of weirdos. So not only does it grow insane, it can also talk. Somehow I'm not affected by that as I thought I would. Alright. Lots of interesting people on the death road. But what became of them in Canada? Blah, bah. Goat became a Canadian goat, which is just like a non-Canadian goat. Kaiju. I'm still stuck in this costume, help. Kaiju destroyed Toronto. Not the real city, just a small cardboard replica. I bet I could get here even easier now that I know what I know. Copen was eventually banned from driving cars after destroying one every week. I will always love you. KV would later take over parts of Canada with an army of trained dogs. Of course. Hope you got an OP character. Happy brought the goat. Yeah, it was nice having the goat. Alright, let's see what unlocks here. Truly the protagonist. I'll take over Newfoundland and Quebec. Good job, KV. Ex-wrestler. Natural shot, bow and arrows. Leave for now. Yeah. Carnot top seller. Let's see, I have 11 points here, so let's see. Shield of Hope. Compared against Fatal Hope. Alright, let's go with this one. There we go, I've unlocked the new perk. Saskatchewan. Alright, I think I'm done streaming now anyway, Zukio. Thank you guys for coming, and for adding yourselves to the game. It was definitely an experience, that's for sure. Hope you had a good time. See you next time.